President Akufo-Addo and President Alassane Ouattara held bilateral talks at the seat of government in Accra. The meeting centered on how Accra and Abidjan can work closely in areas of trade, security and cooperation for the mutual benefit of the two countries.
Despite establishing links in the early 1960s, bilateral relations between Ghana and Côte d'Ivoire gathered momentum in the mid-1990s after several years of unstable relations. Since then, Ghana and her western neighbor have forged strong ties in the areas of trade, security, transport and cooperation, which led to the Strategic Partnership Agreement between the two countries. The two-day visit by President Alassane Ouattara to Ghana is not the first since he assumed the reins as the president of Côte d'Ivoire in 2010. However, this trip is deemed by many as a critical one since it is on the heels of a milestone maritime dispute ruling between Ghana and Côte d'Ivoire by the International Tribunal of the Law of the Sea, ITLOS, which went in favor of Ghana. This issue is at the center of the discussion between the two presidents. The other critical issue is how the two presidents can team up to advocate for better prices on the world commodities market for cocoa, a product which Ghana and Côte d'Ivoire are the leading producers. Aside these two issues, the two leaders and the technical committee are expected to improve on the existing joint strategic partnership agreement between Accra and Abidjan. Madame Sheliayoko is Ghana's foreign minister.
We agreed that this document as it stands is the framework, but then we will have specific agreements coming out from this document in terms of the sectors that are mentioned in it. We have first defense and security. We also have the cocoa and cashew economy and other strategic crops. We also have, or we are proposing, cooperation in the maritime sector, also mining and energy, transport, and economic policy. These are the areas that we have agreed on.
The president of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, commended the role played by the Ivorian president during the 3-year ITLOS dispute. He said the ITLOS ruling presents the two countries the best opportunity to further deepen relations.
We realized that there was a delicate moment when it came to this dispute over our maritime border, but your statesmanship and your friendship and regard for the interests of our two countries made it possible for us to overcome that delicate moment and use it as a basis for forging even stronger relations between us. A lot of work has been done here of a technical nature, that it's important. But at the end of the day, the will, the desire, the will to translate the technical, the papers and all of that into concrete decisions that affect the lives of our people. For me, that is what is most important. And I think that at this juncture in our history, we have a historic opportunity to bring our two countries together.
President Alassane Ouattara said Côte d'Ivoire will collaborate with Ghana on all fronts to improve relations in trade and security and share ideas on how to improve the lives of its people.
During a crisis period, it is always good to find people that will give you shelter, that will give you hospitality. So on behalf of my fellow Ivorian citizens, I'd like to tell you and the Ghanaian people how grateful we are. But the situation has returned to normal. But I met them several times and to tell them, our fellow citizens, that those who want to stay here and continue with some economic activity or continue with some social activity, they are free to do so. But they should consider returning to Côte d'Ivoire. given that the situation is good now. But we want to thank you most sincerely for the assistance provided.
The two leaders are expected to address the nation tomorrow on these critical issues before President Ouattara leaves for home.